This is J-Man with MusicMarauders.com out here on the disc golf course with Zach Deputy and Brian Giggey. How are you guys?
Good. Gonna take a dump.
How's life on the road been, guys?
That's a long-winded question. It's been great. It's been awful. It's been freaking fabulous. It's everything in between, man. It's an adventure. If you get dropped off in the middle of the jungle and you got to find your way home, it's gonna suck balls and it's gonna be great at times. By the end of it all, you're gonna have an amazing story.
Yeah, good point.
And that's pretty much life on the road as far as story. You get to see the ups and downs of life. It's everything. It's not just one thing. Yeah, I mean, as far as people go, it's been great. We've been selling out a lot of shows.
Cool.
It's been awesome.
What are some of your favorite parts of the country, and where do you find the most fan support?
I mean, connecting the dots. I love the Northeast. I love the Southeast. Florida's great. California. I love California so much. West Coast. Those are our favorite places. And we're just trying to connect the dots. We've spread a large web as far as our favorite places to go. So try to connect those dots.
What have been some of the most memorable moments for you in the past years? At the top of your head.
High Sierra was, the U-Haul sets at High Sierra was great. Bear Creek was awesome. I'm not sure what my favorite set was at Bear Creek. The porch stage set where they pushed me out on the riser in the fog. Or the impromptu set. Bear Creek was one of my favorite moments. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like, some of the worst shows are the best shows, Like, some of my favorite moments musically come at the weirdest times.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like I played the worst show ever, but one of the best songs ever, in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a crappy show, but that song was one of the best things I ever did. I don't even know why it happened. Last night we were just kind of like that,
Three standout versions, really. Not the best show attendance-wise, but musically really good stuff that you can use on podcasts in the future, things like that.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. How was it last night? I mean, going up against String Cheese Incident, the Winter Carnival.
The last two shows have been our worst two shows in probably 8 months.
And does that affect you musically when there's low turnout like that, or as far as I guess it's...
I don't care.
You don't care? You just
I've been doing it for so long, man. I've been playing for 15 people, 5 people for so long.
Right.
I don't care. But it's, you kind of think should I even have done that? But I don't mind musically.
Right.
I go out there and do my thing. The only time it's awkward is when I get off stage or when I get on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Once I'm in my cockpit, I forget about everything anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Once I start playing, I don't know what's happening out there. I feed off the energy. But when I walk on stage, it's just there's one guy. Yeah! Yeah! It's awkward. And when you encore, it's usually it's most shows, oh, God, freaking 1,000 people. And then it's play another song. One more time.
Your individual voices.
Yeah, it's individual voices. And then you have to respond to them. When there's only when there was 80 people in the room last night. There's 4 people in your face, and when somebody says something, it's obvious that they said something.
Oh yeah, it's right in your face.
And usually what they say is, chicken pot pie. So, that's usually what they say. And then usually I pretend like I never even heard them say it. But when they're right in front of your face, it's silent in between songs, and they go, chicken pot pie. You kind of just got to go, no. You have to respond. Chicken pot pie when I'm ready.
That's a pretty badass beard you got going on there. How long have you been cultivating that?
I tripped it yesterday.
Have you? That's a great answer to that question. You don't know how long have you been growing it? How long have you had a beard?
I've had a beard since I can remember, man. I was 15 when I started growing the beard.
Nice.
I parked cars once and I had to trim it. That was bad.
Then you trimmed it in yesterday.
I trimmed it not so long ago. I trim it, but it's just big. You
How
know?
long have you been working on yours, Brian?
It's been a couple years.
Couple years?
So I trim it.
I see that, yeah.
I keep it all right. We went, and we went to see Freezing Dave once in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Alpine,
something about
and
that.
it was just super awkward.
It was so funny because you would think
It's a bearded man.
you would think I was famous, which some people might say it's true, but it wasn't because they knew who I was. It was just like, dude, your beard is awesome. Like everywhere I walked, beard, because they don't have beards. They're all like going to fraternities and clean shaven, and it's weird. They freak out, and it's like it's a beard. Like this was normal in the 1700s, man. I'm bringing it back. Keeps the wind off.
It does help keep your face kind of insulated,
Yeah.
kind of warm.
Winter tours, Midwest, January.
I don't know what's going on with my hair right now. I don't even know how it looks.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. I had some girl chop it off, and then
Here,
she just didn't finish chopping it. Didn't finish chopping it off.
I see that. There's some little.
Yeah, it's like a little rat tail. I don't know what the hell's going on. And I just don't feel like dealing. I don't care. I guess that's the problem. I think people have too much. They care too much about their personal appearance. I just cut my hair for comfort.
That throws me off. You don't care about your personal appearance?
No.
I would have thought you were like, really.
Well, I dress really nice in Walmart t-shirts and stuff. I like to wear slacks. But no, I don't. I just don't think it's important.
Yeah, right on.
My management talks to me about it sometimes.
Dude, your look has become a problem.
You're a rock star, but you don't look like a rock star. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't care. I come out and dress out weird sometimes, but never like fashion.
I saw you wear capes. I've seen
Yeah,
the cape thing.
I wear a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. We dealt with a lot of capes last night in the carnival.
I would imagine.
A cape theme, I believe.
Everybody wants to be a superhero, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Can you guys talk about your involvement in or enjoyment of disc golf and how that kind of plays into touring? You guys stop a lot and play. I mean, you obviously have your discs with you on the road.
Everybody knows why we play disc golf.
That's where the haircut actually came from. You got that haircut at the spring fling.
At the disc golf tournament, yeah.
You want to stay in the bag here?
Yeah.
Everybody knows the number one reason for playing disc golf is the ladies. They all flock to it. Everybody knows it's
There's quite a few
the most
here.
sensual
Yeah,
sport.
there's Murray. That's about it. So which of your discs here are your favorites? Or?
Well, these are my putters. I use the AVR R Pro putters. They're a little softer and gummier than the regular putters.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Beast. The Beast goes right a little bit when you throw it.
Yeah, you were throwing that pretty much all day today, right?
Yeah, because the wind was so bad.
There you go.
Katana, I love it.
Brand new.
Oh, is that the Vulcan?
What happened with the spring fling? Basically, to answer your question is, touring life, you get kicked out of the hotel at 1-ish, you have loaded at 6-ish, and we play disc golf. And he got kind of networked in with the Innova people, and this is a brand new disc. We were just playing, it just came out, like we
Yeah,
got it
this
before
disc
it
was
actually
awesome.
went out, and we just lost it.
For people who play
So
disc golf,
actually be
they'll know what this means, but it's got a
Nice.
-4. It goes right. Like when you chunk it, it goes right forever. It's amazing. It goes right like a disc would go left.
How did you guys get involved in that? How did that work?
I don't know.
It was the spring fling.
Spring fling.
Like he was hosting a disc golf tournament that was like a professional disc golf sanctioned event.
Uh-huh.
And the guy that runs that got us in contact with the Innova people. And now they called me the other day, they want him to do like the US, there's an amateur tournament, the World Amateur Tournament in Rochester, New York.
Cool.
And there's another one down in South Carolina that they'd like him to do the musical amateur game.
Awesome.
So really to kind of, we love it.
That's got to be great for you guys. I mean, just
Yeah.
how much you enjoy it and stuff. You can go down there and
I'm
get
a
some
world,
discs.
I'm a world-class champion too.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a chunker in the treer.
It's fun. I mean, look at all these discs. This is completely necessary.
Yeah,
This isn't even all of it.
It is like okay, like you'll think that why do I don't even use this disc, and then you'll get to a course, and I didn't even throw my box one time today. Plus this course is very short and stubby. Like never mind. But sometimes I won't even throw it, but sometimes I'll throw it like almost every drive.
Right,
So it all
it's
depends
really
on the course.
situational.
Yeah, and so you have all these just for the worst case scenario, and some discs are just weird. Like this is the Roadrunner. It's a distance driver, but it's also made to flip backwards and take off and go running. So, you know, when you have to do run shots, which might be like once every like 5 games, for me, I don't do them often, pull that out. And then other than that, just sits there.
Right.
Takes up real estate. My bag weighs me down.
And we're trying to do some things, like we're trying to do like sports with Zach. Like he played a show in Northampton, Mass. A year or so ago, and he brought out the portable whole.
How many people do
Big
this?
pot. You get free CDs. You get free.
That's cool.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We just kind of want education in sport.
Yeah.
I just want to do sports in general, though. You know, I like stupid sports. You know, like just like anything. Like you can take a little ball and who can put the ball in the hole the first. You know. And just,
Were you gonna say kickball?
Well, we like kickball and football and stuff like that, but I mean, talking about stupid sports, like we do like pennies. You throw a penny the closest to the
Yeah,
line
yeah,
wins.
like we
So
were
it's
just like
about-
competition.
Is it about competition? Is that what it is?
He's a
Yeah.
competitive
Well,
guy.
Competition is fun. I think competition fuels great and brilliant people. I think everybody should be competitive. You'll look at a family and it's like, why is that family so good? All of them, like the Wooten brothers.
Yeah.
They're all amazing musicians. Why are they all so amazing? Because they grew up together being like, look at this. Look at this. And then the other guy, look at this. And they just keep going, and until they're like, you know, amazing. They just feed off of that energy. And you'll notice that like in sports in general, when there's great players on the team, everybody plays to the great players. Everybody tries to live up to that level, and great player will make a whole team a lot better, you know? And that's just like competition fuels people. Like in disc golf, if you're playing with great disc golf players, you zone in a lot more and you
What
throw a
about
lot better.
like a day like today when nobody's great?
Yeah, then I played really bad.
We all just play like shit. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. You're in me down.
Yeah,
No,
but
I just played
that's a
really
weird excuse.
bad.
That's a great excuse.
No,
We did
there
the
was
open
no
course,
excuse for the wind. Like the wind, I don't think the wind changed anything. It was weird, but I just threw awful.
Yeah. Well, I know the
I
wind's
was putting awful. I threw
off.
awful. I threw one good putt. My game has been depressing the last like 3 times.
It's Colorado. The air's thin.
Yeah, I remember Colorado being weird the last time. Man. We were way up in the mountains, and the air's so thin that the disc goes. It's like, why? Shouldn't it fly farther?
It's weird.
You'd think so, but up in the mountains wherever we played last time, I don't know if there's a downward draft that can happen, but it was literally like noodle arm.
It's dropping.
Yeah, not good.
You guys are coming back to Colorado when?
After we leave, June 13th
Okay.
is the Boulder. In Boulder, Fox Marion.
Is it Friday, right?
I think it's a Wednesday. Because we have to be at Allgood on this 15, 16-ish.
Awesome.
So,
So we gotta drive across the whole
California,
country.
Colorado, West Virginia.
What other plans you guys have for the summer? Big festivals or anything like that? Regions that you're touring in?
They're filling in.
I want to eat some Thai food. At some point.
That's your
At some
plan.
point.
June is
fun.
like the Northeast, like Mountain Jam, and then we go down to the Southeast, hit up some big rooms, and then we go out west for Colorado, for High Sierras to Pacifica, and then we skip over to Allgood in the middle of July. We're gonna do Evolve in Canada in the end of July,
Cool.
Nativa in the middle of August, so things are filling in right now.
Yeah.
Catskill Chill in September.
Cool.
So there's gonna be good stuff.
So it's a good thick lineup for you guys for the summer.
Our summers are nuts.
Awesome.
But not as, you know, we're trying to not make it as nuts as like last year.
Good version of this guy.
Last year was just, yeah. One weekend we did 4 festivals. One weekend.
Yeah, he
And
did.
most of them were in different regions.
It was Canada, Baltimore, Ohio, Florida. Those were 4 shows in a row.
Jeez, man.
It's like and we broke down. I think we broke down
Yeah, we
twice.
broke down. We didn't sleep. We you know, like, ugh. I remember that one night we broke down. What happened? The brakes went out completely.
The tire almost fell off.
Well, yeah, that happened too, but that was a different time.
Yeah.
But yeah, one time I was driving and I see all these red lights and I hit the brakes and I'm like, luckily the car started going and I like pull over the side of the road and I didn't know what to do for like an hour. Like, what are we gonna do? We drove these back roads. What normally would take like 20 minutes took about an hour and a half. Back roads to the middle of the night, driving like 10 miles an hour. And then another time, just recently, our tire almost fell off. Our tire rod broke, and we did the same exact thing through the middle of the night. I drove like an hour and 20 minutes, which should have took 15, 20 minutes.
You guys have had some shit luck on the road.
Yeah, we're like,
Shit luck. But I do see a brand
Statistics.
new Mercedes-Benz van bus
Yeah.
thing over there. So
It's nice.
Yeah, hybrid. So hopefully that holds up for you guys. And that can you get
It's
a
got
shot of that from
it's
over
got a
there?
toilet in it that wipes your butt. No, just a hand comes out. A hand comes out from underneath and actually wipes your butt for you.
Drives like a dream.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you guys don't encounter any more issues, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys again in June. We should do the disc golfing thing again.
Yeah, I would love to. We should go to different courses.
Yeah, you're
This
right.
one doesn't like me.
Dude,
Brian, me and Brian, we're like, he's my competition buddy at disc golf. And so if Brian, like, I'm fine. If he beats me by 2 points or 1 point,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm like, I feel good about today. But like, what you beat me by like today, 4 or 5 points? Yeah, 5 points. Not cool. Not cool.
It
But
happens.
it's fun. That's the fun of the game, you know. It's like anything. It's like poker. It's great when you're winning.
You guys put money on it?
It sucks when you're losing.
Rarely. I don't even remember a time.
We don't
we
put
did.
money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried to gamble.
Played with the guy the other day, and
I challenged Paul Levine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he beat me. I
Paul's
like.
actually pretty good.
Is he?
I shot
And
like
he plays
the
with
worst.
one disc.
He plays with one
Just
disc,
one the whole time?
and he beat me. And I the next day I said,
Paul is
challenge
the
you for
very
$300.
He what?
I challenged him for $300. He didn't take me up on it though.
That's nice of him.
Yeah, I was serious. I'm like $300. Let's go right now.
He beat you with one disc.
No, we didn't. He didn't take me up on the challenge.
Oh, just didn't take you up at all.
Yeah, but he did beat me with one disc, but not during the
Okay,
challenge.
gotcha.
I'm an eagle, man. When there's money on the line, don't talk to me. I focus. Focus my chi.
Dude, thanks a lot to both of you for your time today. Really
Yeah,
appreciate
good
it.
hanging
Good
with you,
times.
brother.
Take care. Yeah, appreciate it.